Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, he ate it! Oh, looks like he choked on it and died. The end. And now back to Edgeworth noises.
Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. I hope you all had a good Christmas. I'm back. My family had came to visit, so I was hanging out with them for a few days. So sorry for not posting, but I had a good Christmas. I hope you guys had a good one too. I got a cool new, a few new additions to my microphone. So I got like, I don't know what you call it, I guess one of those poles or something that like attaches to your desk and attaches to the microphone. I also got, I think some of you will be happy. I finally got a shock mount for my microphone. So you know those times of well, only a few of you mentioned this, but it was bothering me too. But sometimes I'd accidentally bump into like my table or something. You'd hear the bump in the recording. And while I always try to edit as many of them as I could out, sometimes I'd be talking over it and you still sort of hear it. Or especially if the music is there was no music playing, that was really easy to hear. But now this should eliminate it. So it's pretty cool now. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I got like a real studio now. Just like I feel so professional. This thing, I'm like, wow, look at this. And I also got myself a new chair, although I haven't actually set it up yet. But I hope you guys had a really good holiday. Had a good time with your friends and loved ones, and glad to be back. Let's get on with some sexy Edgeworth. Let's see. When last left off, we completed the first mission. Now we're on to the second one. Turnabout Airlines beginning. All right, let's do it. Ha! The murder that occurred in my office. That dude, the Yatagarasu. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day, 2 days ago. So before this first incident occurred? 2 days earlier. Edgeworth is dead. Time paradox. Oh, wait, no, just kidding, I dropped my wine. Whoa, what the? Zoo, woo, woo! Whoa! Edgeworth is having a seizure. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. I fly. I fly with my little eye.
Thank you for flying, I fly. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts.
Is that the judge? Look at that statue of the judge. Behold! It's my... Oh! I recognize the Von Karma whip sound. Well, now we've already spoiled it. We know that's not actually my blood. Nah. Edgeworth's taking a nap right now. March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor lounge. It looks like the judge behind me, doesn't it? Behold my beautiful beard. My beautiful, gorgeous beard. Do I have like, looks like I have glasses on. Or my eyes are bulging out of my face. Edward, get up, you little fuck. It's no time to be sleeping. My Edgeworth noises have awoken me. Ooh. Why do I feel like I just woke from a horrible nightmare? Where the balls am I? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Huh, slight turbulence indeed. Slight turbulence, my ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing a slow bout of dialogue and also some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Oh my god, this place has got a full fucking bar? Are you kidding? What? What kind of plane is this? It's got an open bar with bar stools. They don't do that, right? Now, I'm not a plane expert, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist anywhere. I don't think. I mean, there's definitely bars, but I don't think they have like bar stools. You always end up going back to your seat. You know where the safety belt is? They're like, fuck your safety belt. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight, though admittedly I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Then I fall on the ground and cry like a little weenie. Oh! Damn! I got wine or blood on my wine. Blood. Wait, what's this? A travel wallet? That's not mine. That's someone else's travel wallet wound up in my pocket. Sweet! Identity theft! I'm gonna go spend it on some new neck scarves. Ah, my head. I want this headache go away. Who am I? Okay, if he says that, then I'm gonna go, no! Don't pull up Phoenix Wright 2, please. I'll take care of this travel wallet later. Hand it off to an attendant. Hand it off to some plebeian. Egads! From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator? Oh, I wagged my finger at you, weird situation. What am I doing hesitating like this? I'm fucking Edgeworth. I love danger. I am the danger. Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. Let's have a double flashback. Let's have a flashback within my flash. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. It was inside the elevator. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? Probably forever. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man. I need to behave like one. Stop being a pussy, Edgeworth. Nope, I give up. Oh god, there's a dead guy in there. No, I'm done. Bye. What in the world happened?
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat.
Excuse me. Oops. Now, I know what this looks like, but, shut up or I'll kill you.
He's dead.
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts and...
What's wrong? Nothing happened. You murderer!
You killed him, Edgeworth. No! Oh, still think I did. I don't know. Oh, did I get belligerently drunk last night? Because that's... Okay, maybe I did do it. But no, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Damn. Why couldn't Maya be here to be the one and be framed for murder? I'm not Maya. I wear normal clothes. March 12th, 6:41 a.m. Flight I-390, second floor, first class.
Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero. Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. By which I mean somebody died.
What the hell? An accident to a dress like we're stupid. I got clips of it. It was a murder, dude. Does he have a parachute on? I'm abandoning the plane, man. Fuck this. He just opens the plane. All the pus plastic is sucked out.
Sir, we need you to come down.
Fuck this somehow, bro. I can't tell. It's either a parachute or a life preserve, or like a life vest. What? Oh damn! No! You can't have another snooty guy in this game. I won't allow it. I'm the only one that's allowed to be snooty.
What murder? What's going on with this flight?
That's like Uber Edgeworth. That's Uber snooty voice.
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. Just because someone died and it's up for that person that killed them is still on board. This flight will stay on course to make its scheduled landing.
You know, wondering if this game's gonna. So if I'm never actually gonna go to court, if I'm just gonna like, I don't know, I guess sort of, I battle it out with people like I did with the last guy, the athletics guy. If I'm just gonna like battle him out and then like figure out it's them. It's like I don't even need to go to court. That's for Phoenix Wright. Edgeworth does this now. We are
currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated and calm your tits.
Punch Thomas killer at me, bro. We're not the killer. Let me help, please. I don't want to die like this. And look at that. What the fuck? Look at that. Look at that little chubby guy down there. Is he eating like a whole cake? I don't care about this. All I've got needs my cake. What kind of airline is this? Good lord.
Please, there's no need to feel threatened. Oh my god, look how big this aisleway between the seats are. Holy shit. We have already apprehended the culprit.
Yes, it was me. Damn! Foiled again. I said, everyone, please remain calm. What are you talking about? Why should we remain calm? You're gonna kill us, aren't you? You're gonna do it. You're gonna strangle me with your neck scarf. It's a cravat! My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you that I am not the killer. How big a prosecutor doesn't mean you're capable of murder, buddy? Shut up, Larry. I mean, God, it sounds like him. Now you listen here. I'm not the killer. I simply found the body. know, God, what a... I love it, it's like, just gonna jump to that conclusion. It's not like he was even holding a weapon, so we're just like, yes, he totally killed him. But then again, I suppose it happens pretty much all the fucking time, doesn't it? At least in TV shows.
So you say, however.
I bet it was you, Tenero.
I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, how much do you get paid? Yeah, how much do I get paid? Way fucking more.
I know what I saw, and there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up on it. Up there.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? I'm gonna duel you from this seat. I can duel you with my hands tied behind my back.
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain.
Well, by powers vested in Edgeworth, I demand that you let me parachute out of here and escape.
Very sorry, please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going. I'm not gonna sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Murder! Mr. Nero, is it?
Are you looking at my boobs?
Yes. It does kind of look that way in these portraits, doesn't it?
Yes.
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
Chance to do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask by what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give him a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
But I'm not righteous, I'm just a fucking flight attendant. I don't give two shits about my passengers.
Oh, well, then you are just like every flight attendant. But zing!
You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course, as you wish. No, fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you for that. I mean, no.
Good, very well then, let's get started.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. At least not sober. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how that crime really occurred. Oh, bring it on, baby. Well, Miss Tenero saw.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Fortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
What the thing I picked up? Which was covered in wine, by the way. Didn't you watch the intro movie like I did? That's it. That's her evidence. Fuck you, bitch.
Don't you think you could ask for a more perfect witness to testimony? Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a big gaping hole in it. I'm gonna reboot your rebuttal. Okay, so we're tell the whole truth. Do I have any evidence at all? Oh. Travel picked up the floor of the elevator. Isn't mine, so whose is it? What did I do? Murder him with the wallet? Die! That's right. That's how Tagami kills people. I kill them with money. Body found at 6:15 a.m. inside the elevator. Stopped at the first floor lounge. Sky Magazine details meals, movies, and other services. And touch the check button. All right. Flight itinerary. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. And my cool ninja star looking badge. Now, Edgeworth Ninja Star! Okay, so, let's see. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm certain that you were the killer. See, I saw in front of the elevator. Was you standing there with the fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon? Hold it! Wait a minute, wait a minute. The murder weapon dripping with blood, really now?
I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. You screamed like a little girl.
Excuse me.
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder.
Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered.
Oh, I see. She just mistook what I was holding for a murder weapon. I gotcha. I thought maybe she saw something I didn't.
Was the murder scene, and now I'm listening to your defense with a smile. Apparently
you also lie with a smile on your face. You suck. Okay, oh, you mean this murder weapon? Miss Tenero!
What What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
Arg! Force of habit. Blah, 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 blah.
Good lord, man! We're inside of a tiny little air compartment.
Sorry. Well, it doesn't matter.
Inside voices.
That is my inside voice. Miss Tenero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my vagina.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you! I would like to direct your attention to this. If I could just get it out of my pocket. Do you know what this is?
It's travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Was this very travel wallet, Miss De Niro?
Oh, what? Impossible.
Now then, you still think I'm the killer, and I killed him with a travel wallet? Because that'd be really impressive.
But I know, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, his wallet is clearly stained, but if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, smell my bloody wallet. I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Grape juice, really? Yes, Nico, this game is rated E for everyone. We can't actually be wine. Alcohol's not allowed. I don't think grape juice is quite that red.
Then.
That's right, you mistook the grape juice for blood. For blood! The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No! No!
Good lord, calm down. There, that should clear up that pesky accusation. Now untie me, damn it!
Hold it! Wait just a second, that is. I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it's wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please.
She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her in the palm of my edgy hand. In the palm of my big hand. There's no need to look inside, even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of the wallet for myself.
Huh, she's a persistent one. Suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. You're gonna have to do it. I mean, I can't really... how am I even showing you the wallet? Am I using my bare feet? Edgeworth has monkey feet. Miss De Niro, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Alright, I usually don't pry the passenger's belongings, but we have no choice here.
For some reason, I'm still in control. I told you to...
Nope, you're doing it for me.
Damn it. Fine. Seems this password's all that's in here.
You slit his throat with it!
Oh, come on! As you saw, there's nothing but a password inside. As soon as your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Hold it! Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
I was wondering whose passport it is exactly.
Yeah?
Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. Oh my god, it's the dude that just died. P. Hicks Ackby. Republic of Borgina. Looks kind of like, actually, he looks kind of like Tagami, doesn't he? This looks like Tagami in a few years or something. This is the guy that sounds also like me.
Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property.
I just had to drop it in the fucking grape juice, didn't I?
You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you!
How dare you!
No, how dare you!
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you.
Ah, balls.
Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Bring it on, baby cakes. Mr. Tenero's logic.
So you claim the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect I see?
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How could I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Alright, bring it on, baby. I don't believe in myself, but your motive was very simple. I wanted the money. But I'm rich. I don't need money. You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from? I'm first class on this flight. I own this fucking plane. You work for me, baby!
True, you are a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
They're not lines! They're perfectly normal and part of my natural face! The girls love it!
I don't think I've ever met someone who with such a terrible countenance on a flight before.
Oh, come on! It's because I'm pissed at you right now.
And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble.
She really is making a fool of herself, pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present a piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. Objection! Oh, there's nothing, obviously there's nothing in the wallet. Yeah, really? Ooh. Except there's nothing in there, ding-dong. Wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero.
Well, what is it now?
Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own fucking testimony.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Rick's wallet was his passport.
Ah!
If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
Ah! Ah, but that's right, you, Mr. Edgeworth. You didn't know it was empty when you stole it.
You would like to think that, but that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh, and what makes you say so sure?
How can I assure that the killer knew the wallet to be empty from the get-go? Oh, because all the money's out on the floor, right? Take that! If you recall the crime scene, admit the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around the inside of the elevator.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during their struggle, and that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence.
Then you're saying?
Yes, according to your supposition, if I were the fucking killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty.
Well, it's nice leather.
You're right, it is. But I don't give a shit. And I was clearly not attempting to gather the scattered money. It renders your argument the theft completely invalid. Suck my balls.
I. Forgive me, please.
No. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the intent's wrong? The guy's the killer. We're all gonna die here. Look at that one. I just looked at that one guy in the back just freaking the fuck out. Will you all shut the fuck up? Mr. Nero, untie me.
Yes?
You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark and looking to the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer. But I will have you fired when I get off this plane.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you for releasing me. I'm free! What the world? What is it now? What is it now? Were you speaking in hieroglyphics? Oh, what the? Mr. Nero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Borginian, but
Oh, Borginian, okay. Oh, that made-up language, of course.
I don't understand anything. There's another attempted on this flight too.
Fuck. What do I do when there's a made-up language? What accent do I give you? It's kind of interesting because he almost looks, it looks like a combination of like a few different cultures. Like, I don't know, his hair looks sort of like Amadeus or something, and his hat looks Jamaican, and then his like rings and stuff look like Persian or something, you know? And then like, I don't know, yeah, and his face looks kind of French or something, right? Like, but we don't want nobody wants to hear Nico's French accent again. I said that he's giving the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English as well, see? You are the attendant.
Yes, sir.
I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? I'm sure you're totally not the dude that killed the guy. What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear what you would like me to be held under arrest until we... Sorry. I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land.
You, how dare you try to waste my time?
You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
I wanted to spend it even at least one more second with my precious art. I had no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent, yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English.
Well, I hope that I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name.
I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I am a very wealthy man in Georgina. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout.
I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not waste even a second of time. A second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
And yes, and yet you continue to blather on.
I saw it, yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator, going down to the lounge. It was exactly 6 o'clock.
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
6:15, right?
It was a little after the patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15.
Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at the time was this prosecutor, yes. What the hell was that? I like pointing with my fingers.
Well, I can do that too, bro. Don't challenge me to a point-off.
Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. God, we're all gonna die in it.
Me too. I was watching the movie, enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. Yes, grape juice. That's what all these bottles around me are. Just grape juice. I'm gonna have to pee so bad later.
I was the leading star of the fish, I see.
Don't know what that guy said, but okay.
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose.
There are only 3 other people on this flight?
No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right?
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
Oh, so you say. But do you have what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Miss LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw enough to give testimony. Do you challenge me to a duel?
Of course, I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time.
Machine? Cell phone?
Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes. It was making me crazy with the clicking, click, click.
Description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe that Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
A simple cell phone? A laptop organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget.
I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. That's a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Miss Tenero,
Yes.
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What, you want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen.
What?
Yes, I think that's how you say it in English.
It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubt. Sonera, if you wait until we arrive, then there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now, please, wait here while go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
I don't like you very much. You're short and weird.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We will see. We shall see.
I think Edgeworth got stuck. My arms are frozen.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable. I'm in your debt, Mr. Nero. Suck my balls, LeBlanc. Ah!
However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I am still the suspect in this case. Grrr. Foiled again.
Take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you need my help with anything, please feel free to test the partner button.
Oh, I see. Hey, I don't get gumshoe this time. Oh, thank God. So I'm ready to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. Which I guess is that way. Now, run, Edgeworth!
No, please! Please! Slow down, Mr. Edgeworth!
No! You can't catch me! Ah! Is this guy okay? He doesn't seem to be, doesn't seem to be moving. Except his arms. Oh, yeah, he's dying. Don't care, though. Sir Block seems to be tracking the gargantuan face on the chair rather closely. Oh.
It's a marvelous face, though, isn't it? Yes, I dare say says a professional's attendant.
I don't think there's any real connection between a piece of art and being an attendant.
I'm not just any old attendant. I'm a professional flight attendant.
As though there was such a thing as an amateur flight attendant. Okay, so you're totally the bad guy, right? What the? Oh! Are you sleeping? Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You over there! Hold it!
Please ask Mr. Rudd over there, okay?
What the? Hey, wake up, you! Wake up!
I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see that her salary was cut so low that I was in the red. God, I love doing that to people. Blah, blah. Okay, fuck these guys. I'm not talking to any of them. I don't care about you. Whoa, how did I... I feel like I skipped some steps there, but I'm here now. March 12, 7:26 a.m. Flight I-39, 390, first floor lounge. Okay, you cannot tell me that's not the judge right there. Look at him. Looking all sassy and green. Want to thank you for your help back here, there, Mr. Nero.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you to that extent. I don't want you to think that your standing with me has changed.
I see. I'll bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that. We reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you're not making progress. And when we do, we ask that you please return to your seat at the time. And let me tie you up again.
So my time runs out at his crew's discretion, does it? I'd find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony 4 times up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. After every first class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search for the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those 2 classes. And first class was without a staff keycard, and we found no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. Alright. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Alright. Let's do it. Now let's get started.
But where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statement. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. X, it means that the killer was around somewhere. Go into my logic hole.
If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes.
First order of business will be to gather the information to win your trust. Glass of candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it would pose an earthquake for a second, and I frequently started searching for glass valves to shut off.
What? You thought it was an earthquake when we're on a plane, floating in the air? Wow! Alright, guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. What? Who is this? Who are you? There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in this scene? Oh, the footprints, of course.
Take that!
Take that!
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree they're a set of footprints.
So you think?
Yes, these belong to our killer.
And then maybe we should check out the shoe size of everyone in first class.
I don't think that'll be any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are already too smudged, which will make it harder to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
Although we might be able to look around for whose shoes smell like wine. Who is this guy supposed to be? What or who is this? There's I! Lord Turkey Sandwich! If he were holding a turkey sandwich in his hand, that's like...
Normally he's holding that in his hand, but they're gone for some reason.
Ah, yes, they're all mine.
It's a bronze statue of the founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly.
Oh, that was his name. Ah! Funny.
The one on the left is one of... Wait, the one on the left is of when he was in the 40s, and the other is of him in his 80s.
But they look the same! The man actually spent age in the span of 4 decades. Man, maybe I need to squint more. Whoa, weird. What floor does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew key card.
So the only floors accessible, the passengers are the first and second, huh? Won't rest. Oh God. Yes, I won't rest until I've inspected every specific nook and cranny, every specific nook and butthole. God dang. I'm gonna say it every time, aren't I? Oh boy, that is gonna get old. What is this center-slinging figure on the floor?
Oh, it's a... What the hell is that? Looks like a raccoon.
Oh, that's a piggy bank of our captain mascot, Mr. Ifley. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. For only $19.99. This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop.
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. Would you like to buy some of our merch before we send you to jail?
Sure, why not?
Sure, the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? God, people love getting bashed in the head with, like, with statues or something in this game, don't they? Money's strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. In it at some point. I was just something around his neck. Wonder what was hanging off this lanyard. Something missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead.
Yeah. He's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
Yes, I'm dead.
Okay, she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Fucking insanity. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Ooh! His glasses are broken. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Oh, okay, that is something. Nice thing is that when I'm scrolling over the items, the little examine button will actually like flicker for a second if I'm like examining a new thing. That actually makes it easy to tell what is examinable. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Wow, he looks like a really swell guy, doesn't he? He's like, God, I hate my job. Looks like I was taken inside a building somewhere. In front of a spooky statue. Spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. Send servers down my balls. I think this guy is dead. I think he's probably never coming back at all.
Scouters offer a glimpse of the sky.
Oh, oops. I mean, these counters offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. They tell me nothing. Only pain.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
I am. Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them?
I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
The clouds, they tell me nothing. They never talk to me. Why? Please, tell me your ways. Okay, so, yeah, I think we can... The blunt force trauma and the statue, right? So, I'm pretty sure we can connect these two together. Connect 4! Go for it! Connect 4! A statue with blood on it, lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes, what is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving the master of the obvious title? Thanks, Captain Ding Dong.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating?
Nope. Just kidding. It would appear that the figure is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection. Something about my face seems kind of weird. I don't know what it...
Something about her, it does. Something about, like, her face just seems kind of off. I don't know, especially this expression right here. I just realized too, her face is twitching. Look, yeah, like, right... Her mouth and her eyebrow or eyelash are twitching. Like,
This weird twitch in me. Look at my eye twitching.
Perhaps the master of the obvious oblivious would be more befitting. Thanks. All right, you're now my thing. Won't rest until I've murdered everybody in this fucking building. Okay, can I assume that what is around his neck is... Mr. Higgs's machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine.
His cell phone, Mr. Nero.
So I guess it's because it's not here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the cell phone, of course, was around his neck. Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Can I connect these two so I can assume that it was on this floor? Yep, there we are. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence, but if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. If only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. Okay. Oh, maybe from the footprints, right? Yeah, it's gotta be it, because it's gotta be from the footprints. Booyah! I have it! In my hand!
Sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry, I just like to yell things sometimes. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, and I love pudding. Or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact, that someone exited the elevator here alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footsteps be from Mr. Hicks himself?
But if you take a look at the other victim's shoes, you can see that his soles are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There's actually one other person inside the elevator. Although, you know, can we also have said here that those footprints are my footprints? I mean, couldn't we also sort of argue that? Whatever, fuck it, don't care. Get in my pocket journal book. Oh, hey, I'm all done. And I filled my HP bar. What's going on over there? What the? Oh, it's that chick.
Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late.
But the movie...
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You're just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? There's no emergency. Please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now, bitch.
What nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more.
Fine, suit yourself. I will shoot you with my finger gun. I'm gonna finger you, bro.
You may want to rephrase that. What I saw.
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. And the body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes. Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me.
So my eyewitness testimony is if you think you can destroy it, then come and let me see. Or I shall shoot you. Alright, do I look like a man who was having the time to wait for you?
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, but first, I must find a way to discard Mr. LeBlanc's accounts, somehow and fast. All right, man, to just point out that there are other footprints, right? I guess. Although, I don't know how we could just say that those were my footprints, but...
Hold it!
Okay. Hold it! Who'd you see? Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course, I saw what was inside.
You were sure the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, No, the only person inside of that was that Mr. Hicks man.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Oh, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is where I present here.
Objection!
Wrong! There we are. Okay. Oh, silly little bugger head. Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it?
There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. The interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. You see evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive.
I looked constipated in that picture.
There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? I can make Edgeworth noises too.
Can you please translate for us?
Oh my holy sweet cleavage. Oh my god.
Whoa, what the?
Jeez Louise.
Apparently they have a very strict dress code on this flight, do they? Her eyes look strangely empty though, don't they? Look like they have no pupils at all. She have like, is she holding a little bear? Or so it's a little raccoon mascot or whatever.
No way, that's totally impossible, I guess is what he said.
No way, that is totally impossible. I know there is no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. She doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
I am so very constipated.
When I saw part deuce.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes, and when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you please calm down.
What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please, forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. I will defeat you, constipated French guy. Yeah! Just take time over and over again. Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me by time and money. You understand the point?
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight movie that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and the start time. Interesting.
They were supposed to show a license to love, laugh, maim, and murder.
What? Maim and murder?
I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I never pocket watch whenever possible, so I would not miss it. I set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late, very, very late.
Hold it! Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right.
Movie I want to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times. My watch is set to my destination's time. I always set it when I board the plane.
Hold it!
So, okay. You're sure about what you just specified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course. I'm a very busy man. I'm immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go, no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Flatter me all you want, but you all get not one cent out of me.
Huh, that's alright. All it requires is this piece of testimony. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. Oh, he's in the wrong time zone.
Objection!
That's what the problem is. Oh, you are a gooberhead. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to my destination when I came on board. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents. I'm going to take a look at this. If you believe this Sky magazine, clocks this time right on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Mr. Nair was, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at the transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at the time. So right now, we are still running on Borginian time.
What? The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. That's the case. Only natural that your watch should be out of sync with the schedule. So just turned a fan on. His face was like, oh my god, that was one of the best freak out looks I've ever seen. It is so windy in here now. Further away. I literally just blew your mind. Further with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours faster compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1 million doodle nuggets on that. In light of this information, it means that you saw Mr. X 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. No, you can't blow me down! And 1 million... Wow, I already beat you. That was fast. That's so funny. No, I will not go down. I will not go. That's clear up all remaining accusations. God, I love making those guys freak out like that.
So basically, why is the time frame for the time of death, right?
The lady's still falling asleep over there. Yes, because Mr. Blanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. Means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. Question now is, where was Mr. X during that span of time, and what was he doing?
I've got something to say.
And you are?
Yeah, oh!
Oh, I think she's just tired. That's why her eyes look empty like that, don't they?
I'm Cammy Millie! I'm a flight attendant.
And what does he wish to say?
I think your story is a little different for how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in the seat at 5 a.m., you know.
What? How could be so sure of it at the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
Message from Mr. Ifley. This flight will be making its brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Zhengfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation. The stop we made at the refueling cargo transfer to Zhengfa, correct?
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave or did any new ones board this flight?
No, not a single person got off on in Zhengfa.
What about the flight crew? Look at this, the girl on the right, she's so goofy, like, yeah, she looks like, I don't know, she's tired or drunk or both, I don't know.
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have been temporarily gotten on or off, but eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back onto the plane.
So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Okay, so whoever it was already on the flight, right? That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Acby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Okay. Alright, and that puts the murder, the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did you come to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here as soon as we left the Republic of Zhengfa. Ah! Fuck me. You were here the whole time for 5, yes. So you are the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really in here this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yeah. Damn.
Then how do we explain the footprints?
Is it not that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waiting to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That's when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken. But what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Why, do you have another idea?
I simply feel there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? Oh, the merchandise place, right?
Take that!
Yes. The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold in the in-flight shop. It's sold there and only there. And it's not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared as taking it from the shop first before coming here. Doesn't prove you are innocent at all.
Edgeworth, is there no way to win with this man?
Hold it, if I may.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just that, as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Is that just before we hit the patch of turbulence?
That's right.
Oh, I see. So that's why Edgeworth passed out, isn't it? He didn't like. I thought maybe he got hit or something, or just slipped and hit his head, but he freaked out, right? He blacked out when the plane started shaking because it made it feel like an earthquake. I gotcha. They probably made that clear before, but I didn't really hit me until now.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence.
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it, Mr. Arrow, when I found the body, oh, I believe you came out of the door. That door.
Yes, I did.
What's beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you are on the first floor.
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take a notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I was there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Should we head over there then?
Hold it! What is it now, weird girl?
Are you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? Your boobs are right. No, I haven't forgotten, but I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Oh, that's weird.
What is?
I just talked to the captain, see? And he said he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Nero?
I mean, she's lying. Go admit that you are. You said you have permission to search all over, but you don't. Yeah, here you are.
You flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
Captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda.
I'm not sure what's going on. it's not like the last case where I'm like, oh, it was obviously this person, you know? I'm not really sure yet.
Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do the things the right way.
Mr. Nero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
Huh.
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you will follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
Something about Miss Tenero that's piqued my curiosity. Right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Alright, come on, weird chick.
Mr. Edgeworth, that's the attendance room.
Alright. I'm sorry. My B.
Mistake, anyways. Come on, say it.
That's exactly what I just said. I made my song sake. Don't know if I'm talking. Damn it, jockey. To the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. March 12, 8:32 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor in-flight shop. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. See?
Hold on! You can't clean up a potential crime scene. Ah!
Whoa! Don't we'll wave that thing around. Oh, thank goodness! I hate cleaning so much.
I must have rushed things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Don't you touch me! Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance the killer had paid this place a visit. Begin investigation again. What are these?
Oh, this is our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the doors. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight. In the real world, you try and then buy.
No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter.
True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the fucking plane?
Anyways, see that? Just look at all the Mr. Riffley heads painted on their cute company mascot, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I see it. I was like, I don't see anything.
For some reason, they were painted green on a yellow suitcase, and it's really hard to see. They painted it all painted with a lot of care. Does he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It's certainly making something jump inside my stomach. Ah. Just like you are. Put those things away, would you?
Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined taste. You look like you really wanted to get one. I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Damn. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. You're scaring me.
Yeah, it's really pretty horrible, isn't it? You know what? Didn't you want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Miss Tenera designed this.
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Ah, sharp like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe.
What?
I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. So, blah.
Tenera designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Yeah, it is kind of... What in the... What the hell? Oh my god, it's like that scene from Indiana Jones. The suitcase is chasing me! Run, Edgeworth, run!
You okay?
No! I'm fine. Please watch yourself as my meal. May Lee, I don't know what I'm calling you. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. It's shake and cause it to roll. Like his suitcase can be hazardous.
Here, I'll put it back. I got a little bear friend.
I see that. You're a weird one, aren't you? Glass from this display case is shattered all over the floor. Looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there's something. There is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat. Oh, I've seen one of these before. Oh, that was on the bear. It's on the bear thing. Oh. Oh, okay. I can already make a conclusion here, right? This thing on the murder weapon, because normally they have the hats. Connect. Go for it. Connect 4! That probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's just give it a go and see. Yes, it's a perfect match! Seriously, what was the point of that? I believe that the piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? They really wanted that cheap piece of merchandise, didn't they?
Really?
Does that mean you don't know things go on? What things go where in this shop?
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
I said that further inspection of this display case is needed. I won't rest until I'm inspected every nook and doodle thing, but I see jewels. Unless the store is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke in order to take the piggy bank? It's a bit odd the inside of the case is devoid of the glass shards. Are you telling me the bear escaped from the inside?
Ah!
Well, what is it?
I just the glass and cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts. Please let me bleed on you.
Ah! Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own.
Bleh.
This little thing down here looks like Dr. Phil. It's the same as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator.
Yeah, it's a paperweight of the founder of I Fly Airlines, Chico. I Fly. Ifly, I Fly, something, you know. On the bottom shelf, we have that cute one. The middle one is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version.
What the hell? Floral? Are you sure about that? Oh my god. Let me guess, you just said the first thing you came to your mind, right? Let's say the bullseye. For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask about this lock.
The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all the display cases.
I see.
Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get the key from her?
No, that's alright. I'm good. Oh, I can deduce something, I see. Okay, there's no broken glass. Cold must have shattered the display case. Take it. No, it shattered out of the display case, right? It must have slid out of it. Eureka! This is definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
The killer had broken the glass to get at the Ifley bank. There should be shards of glass inside the case itself. I swear that this where the glass is shattered from inside and outside. This has been something that's been used in so many like cases, you know, TV, movies, just like so many times. Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope. No, there isn't.
Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass, yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. So much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off at its head at the time, too.
Hey, that's nice.
I think she is drunk, actually. Did she just hiccup there? Which leads me to believe the killer took the Mr. Ifley from here after the turbulence. Play shook so much that during it made a huge mess of the shop. Okay. Taking your power axe in your time, Miss Mealy, and listen when I'm talking. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon, it's a fake?
Yes, at this point, that's a very real possibility.
Then what if the killer went to take Miss Driftley? They broke the glass by accident.
Display case is locked, so it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be? Miss Rhoda?
Miss Rhoda, of course.
It's probably this chick. She seems like the least, I don't know, because she seems like the least likely, I guess, and she's sort of playing everything off. And she's pointing everything to Miss Rhoda, like she's trying to frame her for it.
She's the one in charge of the place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? Hey, look, it's my Edgeworth badge.
Oh, I'd love to have this piece of jewelry. Can I have it?
No, you may not. This is a prosecutor's badge. It can also kill people.
Philly, why did you show it to me?
Because that's what Phoenix does. I want to prove to you that I really am a prosecutor. And that it's not possible for a prosecutor like me to commit such a crime as... I see that I'm just wasting my time with Cousin Hare here. Blanche shook so much that it made a huge mess of shot. Oh. Suitcase and the turbulence, of course. Jenga! Yes, there is definitely something wrong here.
Oh, what's the son yelling?
Tell me, Miss Meal, I don't know if it's Mealy, it's probably Meal. Meal, don't you, or Mealy, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? I'm sure everyone in the comments will tell me how I mispronounced their name.
Well, sure, they're totally ooze, strange, like the color and such.
It's not what I'm talking about. Now, pay attention.
Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Sorry. My bad. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? Well, I guess they took after the creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I sooner find my answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Most of their section, they really are quite hideous. Yes, they are.
Ah, wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard you just say that. What you just said. What's wrong?
Which makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spot something that's not quite right. What's so unusual about this suitcase? Oh, the wheels on this one aren't clamped in. Something very peculiar about these wheels.
As in,
there are no stoppers in place on these. Not stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying.
and?
And so it is very likely the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at this, shall we? Let's see. Zoom. Is that a price tag? What is that? A $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say. Yeah, really. Oh my god, that thing is terrifying looking. Can I open it? It doesn't appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. It's a cloth. And it's soaked with blood! Or grape juice, one of those.
It's blood.
Here's this suitcase. It's very strongly tied to our murder after all. I'm done! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say the killer used the suitcase in some manner. Or just to move something, perhaps?
What aren't you talking about the cloth? Aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
They used it to move the body. That's what it is, isn't it? That alone is too small. A large item will be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is...
Take that!
you! Something that fit inside a suitcase that's also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Eyes fly with my little eye.
What?
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase near and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh,
Hello there. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up and you return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I would insist I'd be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun! We could watch over everything together. And we can all get drunk and make out. I'm just kidding, not really.
Found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. There's the to be continued. These little sections go on a lot longer than the Phoenix Wright games, it seems like. Not for the most part. Then again, I guess even the later games start to get pretty long in their investigations. Alright guys, well, I think we're here for now. It's interesting. I'm enjoying it. It's not like totally obvious to me. I do think it's probably gonna end up being the kind of drunk chick, just because she seems like she's really trying hard to lay the blame on Miss Rhoda.
Hope you're all enjoying, and like favorite if you are, and subscribe now, become a Picky Penguin aboard the SLB, where the days are sunny, and the vids are always funny. Until next time, guys, stay classy!